This nation does not belong to them. This nation belongs to you. Belongs to you. Because it was the hard-working patriots like you who built this country, and tomorrow it is the hard-working patriots like you who are going to save our country.
And it's I don't know if you guys in the UK understand how sad it is for us in Canada and in the United States to watch what you're doing to yourself. I mean, the UK is a great country. When I go there, I go to Oxford, I go to Cambridge, to these remarkable places in London, see your unbelievable deep history, understand how much the world owes the UK in terms of, say, the establishment of common law and decent government everywhere, including places like India. We owe the UK such an immense debt. And to watch you guys like spiral yourselves into the ground for this idiot, weak political correctness that's gone so far that you can allow your working class women to be en masse sadistically.
I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down.
The people have the sovereignty of the nation.
Yeah, nigga, this war. I'm talking bodies on the floor. I'm with it all. I talk to my demons and I see the writings on the wall. Niggas is dying when it's over. I get excited for them calls. And no ain't crying when he gone. Cause bro, you fighting for the cause. I do this shit for my brothers. We do this shit for each other. The whole world watching the movie. So everybody see me suffer. They done JFK my demons. Now bro not breathing. Like too short. So if I tell you I love you, I mean it.
If you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. When you try to we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Yo, hey everybody watching Mate's broadcast official. Another day, another show. I know I've been a bit absent recently. Been busy. We've been busy. I've had family come over, so I had to accommodate them. Tell me if the stream's lagging a little bit, because that's definitely a problem. But you know, while we were gone, we made some changes. We changed the intro up a little bit. I hope you guys like that. We changed up a couple other things. By tomorrow, I'm going to change the layout. So I'm gonna, the Twitch layout primarily. Gonna make sure that's a little bit better. Um, and yeah, it should be good. It should be a lot better. Should really present, it should present our channel in a more, with more. It should induce more decorum. And yeah, I mean, it's been good. But how you guys been? How's everything been going for all y'all? Hope everything's been well. Um, Today we're just going to be talking about, we're just going to be covering the news a little bit. Saturday we have a good show planned. We have two special guests coming on, and maybe another one potentially. I'm not 100% sure about him yet, but we have two special guests on. We're going to be talking about a variety of issues, including the political conflicts. We'll be reacting to questions from the chat if you guys have any, and should be good. It should be great. And so that's coming up on Saturday. Next week, I have a show that I'm going to be launching, or a show that I'm going to be streaming per se, and we're going to be talking about the British government. And I know everyone's out here, consistently trying to expose the US government, but no one really talks about the British government. And we're going to be exposing them. We're going to expose the obvious lobbying that's been going on for years and years and years. And we're going to expose the names of the people. And together we're going to make a stand against these people. And we're going to ensure, that our voices are heard. And, we see what's going on. Because, no one here, no one in the UK, they refuse to speak about it. They don't want to speak about it. They don't want to talk about it. They're content with what's going on, and this economy's failing, this country's failing, and nobody's happy. Nobody's happy to see it. So we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be releasing that show soon. I'm still conducting, a variety of research, finalizing everything, so that should be good. I've been quite busy. XX Purple Leaky, yo, what's up, man? Shout out to you. Calling me ma'am again. Oh, that's great, man. That's great. But we're back to this. But yeah, been quite busy. We're gonna be doing that. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Before I get started, I want to remind you guys, to hit the follow button if you're on Twitch, so you get reminded, when I'm gonna go live. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button and subscribe, comment. Let me know how the show is. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if I need to make some changes. Maybe you don't like the cube over here. Maybe you don't like this thing right here. Just let me know. Let me know. But XX Purple Leaky, how you been doing? How's everything been going? Hope it's all been well. Yeah, I mean, if XX Purple Leaky, I mean, I don't know if you've heard recently, but one of the topics we'll be talking about, I mean, Keir Starmer, he's cutting millions of jobs at the NHS. He's cutting, so millions of people are going to get fired. He does this to, try reduce bureaucracy, and, he's basically trying to, basically lower red tape, make it more productive. So if you work at the NHS, because let's be honest, you're the man here. One thing that I've realized, why does everyone everyone who works at the NHS, why are they all women? For the most part, like, yeah, you see the man here and there, but maybe the doctors, I don't know, every time, you go to the NHS, it's always a woman. And you are a woman, so you might be working at the NHS, so you might be getting let down, you might be getting, you might be getting sent. So you gotta be careful, man. You gotta ensure that your job's secure. But that's what we're gonna be talking about. We're also gonna be talking about Trump. He recently came out, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and he, proposed of basically kicking out an immigrant, so someone who's legally moved to the country and who's actually married to an American woman, and she's she's gonna have birth. She's, I think, 8 months pregnant, and Trump's looking to kick him out because of his support for Palestine, or his quote unquote support for Palestine. And look, we're not going to get involved into, who's right about that war and who's not. That's a that's not a conversation for Twitch. That's not a conversation for Twitch. Yeah, we're not going to have that conversation. But um yeah, I mean, hope you guys been doing well. We're also going to be talking about, Congo, and if you guys didn't know, Congo is actually home to like 24 trillion. 24 trillion in minerals. 24 trillion dollars in minerals. And yeah, so America wants those minerals. America's on the hunt for minerals. America is on the hunt for minerals. So yeah, we're going to be talking about that. And yeah, that's practically it. That's practically it. There's nothing else really that we're going to be talking about. Yeah, it's been a bit of a slow week, slow start. Nothing crazy, you know. Trump primaried Thomas Macy. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow's show or Friday's show, because Friday's going to be a short show. So maybe we'll talk about that then. But yeah, I mean, it's been good. It's been a good week. Good fun. Spaceback, man. Yo, Spaceback. What's good, man? Um, well, what's up? You are only one who is live. It's Destiny. What do you mean I'm the only one that's live? Destiny's live? What do you mean by that? But what is Destiny? Oh, is I heard Destiny's going through a massive lawsuit about finance. Oh, you mean talking about finance primarily? That's crazy. Yeah, this show will talk more about politics. If you want to talk about finance, we can talk about finance. I'm not like super experienced when it comes to crypto. I mean, crypto I wouldn't even consider in the financial realm, but when it comes to like commodity trading or even like hedging, I'm not super experienced in that. But when it comes in, I will help you be rich if you help me today. Oh, what is this? Is this like a scam? I'm not up for it. I'm not up. I mean, I'll hear you out. I'll hear you out. But better not be a scam. I'm not a. I'm unscammable. I'm unscammable. It's good promise. Okay, okay. I'm unscammable. Really, you can try me. You can try me. I am unscammable. But you can try. Really, God. It's God promise. That is what. Oh, so what you're saying that God is the answer to be rich. I agree with you. I think that God. I'm a Catholic. Full disclaimer. Um, but yeah, no, I agree with you. I think that God is the answer. I think that God is the true richness, right? But I also think that even with God's existence, and I think that we should always pray to Him. I think that we should worship God. Um, we should still try to get rich, because I mean, maybe not get rich primarily because God is the true richness, yes, but maybe not we should get rich for ourselves, but in a selfish manner. But if we get rich and we use that money to help other people, there's people struggling all over the world, can't eat, can't get access to water, you know, so many horrendous things. Getting rich isn't only about, ourselves, it's about helping other people with that money. And I know, yeah, God is the truth, um, the way, the truth, and the life. I'm Catholic. I think everyone, you know, well, maybe it's a controversial take, but I think everyone should be Catholic. I think Catholicism is the truth. I don't really like Protestants. Well, we don't have to get into that, but no, you are right. God is the real richness in life, but because we're in a privileged position, maybe I don't know about you, Spaceback, but if you live in like the West, I would consider you sort of privileged because you can really make do with what you got. yeah, there's some circumstances which might not be beneficial, but I mean, if you're born in like he giving everything, yeah, that is true. But yeah, you know what I mean. If you're born in like we breathe, thank him. Of course, you're right. But I mean, if you're born in like Africa or like born in like some village in the middle of nowhere, you really have no opportunity to make money. But we have so much opportunity to make money. We really need to take advantage of it. And when you use that money for the better, for the better or the worse, we can use that money to help people. Oh, and you know what? A lot of people who become famous these days, they like to spend their money, and we just disconnected from him. I know. A lot of people, yeah, especially in this new generation, a lot of people aren't religious. They choose their sin. They choose to, bathe in sin instead of bathe in the glory of God. And it's sad, but that's the generation we live in. And the only way we can, you know, convince more people or, lead them to the truth is, by speaking about it. And yeah, my politics is it's really it's sort of Christian nationalism, and yeah, that's really what it is. Start from deep levels and making full levels from the soul. I agree, man. I definitely agree. I think that, yeah, definitely. You have to start deeply to mental. I think it depends on the person, but I think that everyone who like believes in God, they need to have like some sort of like logical understanding of it. Because you look at what like atheists say nowadays, or like, oh, who created God? They need to understand it as well as connect with it. I agree with you. I think prayer is great. Like people who meditate, it's a form of prayer. They're worshiping something. And you know what? This is something that's crazy to realize. People always worship something. Some people worship rappers. Some people worship singers. Some people worship all these other things, and they don't realize they're doing it, but they are. And yeah, well, people like me and you, Space Back, we choose otherwise. We choose to worship God, the one true God. From deep levels is fulfilling us of richness, of course, of course, of course. But it's always important. Then, are you trading? Yes, I do trade. I actually do finance. I'm at university right now, so I am doing finance. Um, but I do trade as well. I've been trading for 2 years now. I mostly trade commodities though. I can prove you. I don't want to scam you. I do trade. I only trade commodities though. So I do like cocoa or natural gas or things like this. Um, that's all I do. I can prove I don't want to scam you. Okay, how are you gonna do that? I trading from 17-year-old. Oh yeah, me too. I've been trading since I was 17. Um, well, maybe even 16. I've been trading since I was 16. But I was using practice money when I was 16 to 18, and then I moved to real money because I wasn't even legalized to make an account. But yeah, I mean, and from 23 in a lot. Now I'm 26. That's great, man. So you probably know more about finance and all these things than I do, um, based off just experience, I assume. Maybe you know more than me. I made natural gas from 2K to 135K when Ukraine war. Yeah. I've been trading natural gas for literally so long, and yeah, you could have made a lot of money doing them. The thing is, I trade with leverage on natural gas, and I made. This was when I was broke. Like I had no money. I made like 20 to 30 pounds into 1,000 pounds. It's not a lot, but I mean, when you look at it on like on a pound for pound, I mean, it's I made like what over five. I don't know how much exactly, but I made a lot of money if you look at it as a percentage change, right? But oh yeah, 2K to 135K, that's crazy. Like, bro, you're loaded. You're crazy. For being to try to sensitive and deep, doing all this time, doing all this time. For being to trying to sensitive and deep, I doing this all the time. Yeah, what I realized with trading is like when I was young, I used to just watch. I used to watch everything, just like consistent. Like I would buy and then I would sit there and just watch. Okay, explain it. But I would sit there and I would watch all the trading signals, and I would sit there for hours and hours and hours, and and I would watch this stuff. My Reddit English is not perfect. Yeah, don't worry, man. Don't worry. But yeah, it's just not a good thing. You can literally get addicted to trading, and I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Market have fractal deeps. Fractal deeps. Okay. Um, I'm not too aware of the wording there, but you could obviously explain. You can go on. Maybe I'll understand. But yeah. I mean, should be good. Should be good. The more deep inside, the more is difficult to predict. When you say, what do you mean by the more deep inside? What specifically? The market? If the market is more deep inside what? I don't understand that, but primarily, I think I kind of get your point. With natural gas, I mean, natural gas is extremely volatile inside its structure. I mean, couldn't you just look at the average like every trading platform will give you an average, volatility index, and you can, determine whether something's going to go up or down based on that. I assume. I don't know. I don't know too much. I'm not as experienced as you. Okay, look. Okay, I'm looking. You're a good man. Try to be. I believe you. Well, I kind of. Where are you going with this? Then first I will give. Then first I will give you get money. What do you mean by that? I give you information. First I will give you information to get money. First I will give you information to get money. Is that what you meant? Maybe that's what you meant. Because I believe you will give me part of your profit. But I don't know how to get, like, I don't know if it's sketchy or like, you know, I don't know. You can tell me. I don't know if I'll use it. You will open position in your account. Okay. For what? Do you know BTC's bear market? Bitcoin. What's BTC? I don't have Bitcoin. I don't trade Bitcoin. I don't even have a wallet. I told you I only trade like commodities, like cocoa or natural gas. So I don't trade Bitcoin. But it is what it is. And Doge is now like Luna before Crush. Yeah, bro, I don't trade crypto. I don't know anything about crypto. I'm not a crypto guy. I know like a little bit. I have on Saturday, if you want to come watch, I have a special guest coming on, and he's super into crypto. He's like a big crypto nerd, crypto geek. You could say crypto geek. I don't know. I'm not offending the crypto bros here, but he's a super big crypto guy, and he'll definitely maybe take your advice. But I don't trade crypto. I don't have a wallet.
50
Oh, the music's
comments
gonna play.
text.
Welcome to Brixton, I'm in the party with Barbies and drillers. The kickback mad on the spinner, I see enough man just run for my niggas. How they talk about dingers, they ain't got dingers, they ain't beat cool not a dinger. My little
Look, I didn't choose that music, okay? My friend set it up for me. He helped me out a little bit. And he was like, just put this for the memes. I need to change it, okay? I know the song needs to change. I'm talking about, oh, I'm religious. And then you hear a song about killing people. Look, I'm changing it. I keep forgetting. Next stream, no more of that nonsense. Yeah, no more. But yeah, thank you for the follow. Shout out to you, Spaceback. Appreciate it. Saturday, yeah, if you want to come in, tune in on Saturday. Um, yeah, I got a really big guy on crypto. I started crypto because I make bigger money and open bigger leverage, and I can see all my footprint in the market institution. Yeah, I definitely need to get into crypto. The thing is, I don't have time. Like, I spend so much time learning about like commodities, futures, natural gas, trading, all this stuff, and it's like I don't know, like I have to do the show, or I'm into the political realm, and then I do other stuff as well. I don't have time to learn like a whole different thingy. I'm just really sticking to what they're teaching me in university, which isn't really crypto. I need your help today. What do you need my help with? You can tell me, do you have an account on some like Binance? No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what Binance is, but I don't think I have an account. No. Oh, yeah, I don't really have an account, but it's all right. Um, could you bring your friend to us? I can't bring him now. There's no way. He lives in a different time zone to me, so he'll probably be sleeping now or at work. It's important on now before crush. I literally can't do anything. He was probably asleep. I literally tried to call him 2 hours ago. He didn't answer. He still hasn't picked up. Bro, I'm telling you, I doubt Saturday he's 100% going to be on, and you can definitely give him some advice. He's a big. He has wallets. He's quite a lot of money in crypto. He has a lot of money in crypto, so can help you out there. What's his name? I don't think I'm not gonna leak it. I don't know if he wants me to, or the. No, I don't. I'm not gonna leak his name. I don't know if he would want me to. I'm not gonna say anything. But he'll be here on Saturday. You can ask him all those questions. Yeah, today, we're really just gonna talk politics. Friday, yeah, sorry, Saturday, we're gonna be answering so Saturday we're gonna have two special guests on. He's gonna be one of them. We'll be talking about politics. We'll be talking about finance, sure, and we'll be answering a bunch of questions from all the chatters. And yeah, so if you wanna tune in, then you can ask him as many questions as you want. You could get his contact, his Discord or whatever. You guys could talk on that. But I'm not really a big crypto Binance guy. Like I do futures, I do commodities, but that's really it. But yeah, today we're just going to be talking really. Can you open a position on Doge? Bro, I don't have a crypto wallet. How am I going to open a position on Doge? Like, it's impossible. It's literally impossible. Like, it's literally impossible. Like, unless in your interference or your interface, no, I can't. My interface, no, I don't think I can. I highly doubt I can. It's literally only stocks and CFDs, so commodity funded, whatever, I forgot. Where do you have an account? You mean on Pepperstone? No, Trading View. And yeah, but look, the main point is, bro, look, if you want to talk about finance, come join me on Saturday. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be, really diving into it. Today, we're going to be talking more like political. I want to get through all these topics today. We have, bro, we haven't really touched on them. We haven't really talked about them. I need help today, bro. I can't help you right now. Like, I wish I could, but I can't help you. Um, like, I don't have a crypto wallet. Like, I can't do anything about it. Um, if I could, I would. You know what I mean? But I literally don't have a crypto wallet. Um, but anyway, I mean, maybe open. Yeah, I could maybe open one, but I'm not gonna do that now. I plan to show out. I'm gonna talk about politics on maybe next show. Next show we can I'll open one and we can get into it. But today, you can make from 100 USD. Um, yeah, but I can't do that now. It's gonna take too long. I've already started streaming, so we're gonna just finish the show up. We're gonna complete this up, and we're gonna it's like a 3-4K in a month from this trade. Okay, you know what? For you, next stream I'll have a Binance account on or created, and but there's always trading opportunities, man. You can always get in at any time, or maybe shorter, 2 to 3 weeks. But I can't do that now, bro. I have to do the stream right now. I have topics planned that I had worked on, had read about, that I want to talk about. Come on Saturday and we can answer all these questions. But yeah, no more finance questions. Anyway, but it will be too late on this ratio. Can only open now, bro. Like, but what do you want me to do about it? Like, I can't do anything about it, bro. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a crypto account. I know there's a lot of opportunity. And look, bro, yeah, sure. There's always a lot of opportunity. Exactly. Look, bro, the point is I can't do anything about it now. You asking me to make an account, I can't do that right now. I'll have to do it after the stream. But sometimes they're very big. Yeah, but there's very big opportunities multiple times throughout the year. There'll be very big opportunities in the future too. But look, the point being is, look, man, I can't do it right now. I'm telling you, tune in on Saturday. You can ask my crypto guy. He'll help you out. He'll teach. He'll answer. He knows a lot more about that space than I do, and yeah, he could teach you a lot. He could teach you a lot and explain a lot of things to you. Can you open a Doge chart? I can't open a Doge chart. Look, bro, this is the last time I'm gonna say this. On TradingView, I don't think you can. But bro, look, I'm not going to get involved in that right now. Look, this is a political stream. Saturday, we can talk about finance. If you wanna join in, of course, I'm not going to force you. But really, this is a political stream. We're going to be talking about politics today. We can get into it on Saturday. We can get into. I know. Look, you love finance. I'm not hating. You love finance. There's no need to say sorry, but I can't do anything about it right now. And thank you for trying to help me. But look, I really can't do much about it. On Saturday, you can join. My friend can probably do it. You can tell him all about it. You know what I mean? But today, yeah, we're gonna be talking about politics. No more finance questions. It's done. Yeah. So let's get started. I wanted to help you and me the same. Bro, I appreciate it, but I had a stream plan. Like, I can't do anything about it. Like, the stream was, you see the title. You know what we're talking about today. I had a stream planned. I can't do anything about the finance situation right now. I don't have crypto. Like, I can't create an account right now. And look, if I miss a little bit of money, it's okay, bro. Don't worry. I'm living. I'm surviving. I know I'm broke, but I'm surviving. I'm still eating. I'm not. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Anyway, so we're gonna get into the first topic of the day. You look like rich. I look like rich, or what? Because of my suit. You will be, I think. Hey, man. Maybe. I'm already rich. I'm already rich with, God. Cliche point. But anyway. Yeah. You look rich, no, because of your soul. Oh, okay. Thank you, man. Yeah, I think so too. But only God knows that. At the end of the day, we won't talk about that much. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna be talking about, maybe if you watch a bit, it's only a matter of time, hopefully. But maybe if you watch, my political stream a bit more, some people will be like, oh, he doesn't believe in God. Look at his beliefs. But hey, you know what? I love everyone, and I don't hate on anyone. I don't hate on anyone, no matter what I say. But anyway, in the same about me, that's great, man. That's great to hear. But anyway, let's get into the main topics of the day. Firstly, we're gonna be talking about what the hell? My hair's a bit messy. I don't hate anyone too. That's great, man. That's great. Are you a Christian? Are you a Catholic? Better be a Catholic. But anyway, we're gonna be talking about. I love everybody. Me too. I love everyone. We all love everyone. We love everyone. You know what I mean? We all love everyone, and it's great to see. But yeah. So we're gonna be talking about, and you know what? This contradicts it a little bit. The first topic of the day contradicts it a little bit. You know, we got Donald Trump. Donald Trump looking to what is it? Annex? Not annex, but export or kick out a legal immigrant of the country, someone who has legal rights to be in the USA, who's married to an American citizen who's 8 months pregnant, and Donald Trump wants to kick this guy out. Haha, I have birth like Catholic, and I have a friend. She was so big, and we had a lot of topics about God, and I agree. That's great, man. That's great. Love to hear it. Love to hear people talking about that. But yeah, so Trump wanted to kick out. Okay, God telling me to tell you something. Sure, man. You can tell me. Um, anyway, lost my train of thought. But yeah, so Trump wants to kick out a Palestinian. Some story. Sure, you can tell me a story. Um, sounds good. But anyway, okay, so let's get back to the Trump thing. So Trump wants to kick out a Palestinian. Well, yeah, a Palestinian, but who's a legal immigrant of the USA, or not a Palestinian, but a Palestinian supporter or a Hamas sympathizer. And I mean, what's going on here is there was some ants on an elephant. Okay, bro, where's this story going? Where's it going? Ants on an elephant. Tell me more. Tell me more. Anyway, so Trump wants to kick out a legal migrant of the country. What's going on? What's going on? Um, I don't know. I don't know. One ant on a leg and the other on the nose of the elephant. Okay. Continue. But she wants to kick out this legal migrant. And I mean, guys, come on now. I mean, is this freedom of speech? All the Trump supporters were out here, saying, "Oh, when Trump comes into power, he's gonna let us all have freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is gonna be back. Oh yeah, Truth Social." Elephant is a metaphor of God. That's a great point, to be fair. I see what you did there. One was on the leg, one was on the nose. I kind of get it. What he's saying. So one was on the leg and one was on. Oh, continue. Um, but so yeah, he wants to kick out this legal migrant. And, freedom of speech is going to be better under Trump. Freedom of speech is going to do this for Trump. Well, look at where it got you guys now. Now, if you protest a little, you do a little protest here and there. Say, what is killing 50,000 people shouldn't be legal, or killing 50,000 people, babies, moms, fathers, mothers, kids, 8-year-olds, babies, literal babies, blowing them to pieces shouldn't be acceptable, shouldn't be all right. You go out and protest against them. You go out and say these things, and what now? You get deported from the country. You have a wife who's 8 months pregnant. She's an American citizen, and you get deported from the country. Is this the world we live in? Is this the world we live in, everyone? What is going on? What is going on? And the ants had other states about the elephant. Another fate. What was that fate? Continue. but I'm reading it. I'm still following along. But yeah, I mean, so you have all these, all these other people, um, who also protest against Palestine and who also, are quote unquote Hamas sympathizers, and we don't sympathize with them. We condemn them, saying that here. But I mean, what are you gonna get deported for having an opinion now? You can criticize America, you can criticize white people, you can criticize brown people, you can criticize all these other people, but when you criticize Israelis, when you criticize the Jewish people, you get deported. What is going on? What is going on? Now I understand that the judiciary blocked Trump from actually immigrating this guy or deporting him, but why would you even try? Wait, let me read this. And another ant was telling the elephant, it's like a snake, this ant from the nose. Okay, I think I kind of see where this is going. But yeah, why is this bad? I don't even know if you guys heard. You know what, let me change it to ants who are fighting together. Let me actually change the title of this stream to ants were fighting together. Okay. Um, spine, spine on, and the ants were think they know better than the elephants. Okay. Okay. I'm following. There we go. That's better. Government spying on kids at school. And but no ant was knowing the elephant. They didn't know the elephant. Okay. Only parts. So they only knew a part of the elephant. They didn't know the elephant like that. Is that what you're saying? Of the elephant. Oh, so you're saying they only knew like the nose, and that ant only knew the leg? Is that what you're saying? I think I kind of okay. I think I kind of I'm following here. But yeah. I mean, we'll get into that story today. Um, yeah. But anyway, so the main point is, what is the main point? The main point is okay. Yeah, we're gonna get into the main point. So if you're basically if you're an Israeli, right, or a Hamas sympathizer, if you say anything against Israel, you get deported from the country under the Trump administration. And better the ants should start be our friends. Ants, better the ants should start being friends. Are you saying because they should be friends so they're able to communicate with each other and connect in union? I think I kind of get it. But yeah, so basically, you criticize the Israeli government, you criticize, you consider a Hamas sympathizer, and then what they do is they deport you. They deport you now. If you have any opinion against the Israeli government, they deport you. Together to explore the elephant. Okay, okay. So I understand what you say. So you're saying that people should connect to better explore God because they understand it. They understand it better when they communicate and express ideas. That's what I'm getting. But yeah, so basically, what is the title of this stream? This title of the stream is "The Government is Spying on Kids." Yes, it's about religious. Yeah, I think I get it. That's a good point. That's a good way of putting things. Is that what you and your friend talked about? But anyway, um, so what is the government doing? So apparently, they trying. they training to explain God. Someone better, someone worse. Okay, kind of get it, kind of get you there. Um, but yeah, so what's happening here, guys? I mean, what is the government doing? Someone trying better, someone worse. They trying to explain God. Someone better, someone worse. So someone's better at explaining God. Someone's worse at explaining God. Okay. I kind of get that. Um, but the main point is okay. I'll let you finish your point, then I'll get into the school thing. But we all have some part better. So we all understand the part of God better. Is that what you're saying? And if we connect all the dots together, if we come together to create a union, and we should learn from each other. Yeah, you are right. That is a good point. That is a good point. That is a good point. To be fair, where are you from, Spaceback? I mean, where are you from? I read your English. Look, I'm not criticizing your English. Your English seems pretty good, but I just want to know. And for God, it doesn't matter the religion. I agree. It doesn't matter the religion. Well, okay. I mean, like, of course it matters, but I mean, like, it doesn't. I understand what you mean, and I agree with you. Like, he just loves us, everybody. Yeah, he does. He does. He does. He does love us all. Exactly. You're all right. And we should be like him. Love everyone too. We love everyone. We don't hate anyone. Some people, they think this stream is a bit rage bait. It's a bit, but it's not. We love everyone. We love, whatever you are. I love you. Um, don't get any wrong messages goes, but I do love you. Not like that. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean. Anyway, we can be loving. Exactly. We can be loving. But okay, so wait. Let me just get into this point quickly. I'm just going to explain it and then I'll answer your questions and setting boundaries. Setting boundaries is actually very important. You are right. But basically, so what's the FBI been doing? The FBI has basically been sending in people to US universities, Ivy Leagues, like Columbia University, for example, is a big one. And what they've been doing is they've been sending people in who are actually, working for the government or working for the FBI, and these people, playing to be, faculty members. I live in the UK. From the UK, I would say. United Kingdom. I'm from Poland. That's great, man. That's great. Um, Polish people are very nationalistic. They're very nationalistic, if I'm not wrong. And very religious too. Polish people are also very religious, um, which is great. Um, but yeah, so imagine, so in the USA, they're sending in FBI agents. Do you know Polish people? Let me think. No, I don't, but I knew a Polish guy, because there's a lot of Polish people in the UK. But he was always, like, he used to live in my town, and he used to just basically be like, he was a crazy guy. He used to be like a construction worker, but he would work late nights, and sometimes, um, I would go out early, watch out. What do you don't recommend Polish people? Um, but yeah, I knew this guy, and all he used to say was kurva. I don't know what kurva means, but all he would say is like, oh, kurva you, kurva, because there's a lot of stereotypes about the world. That is true. 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 I don't know. No, just from what I see on the online, it seems like Polish people are very nationalistic. I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. Maybe sometimes it's a bit overdone, but it's not a bad thing per se. And we only know parts. That is true. That is true. But yeah, the main point that I was, touching at with this whole FBI thing is basically so online we are tracked in cookies. You are right, we are tracked in cookies. All our data is online, and you know what? It's all for the government to see. They can all sell our information and showing us only what we're interested in. I agree. I agree. That is true. That is true. Maybe not all Polish people are nationalistic. My bad. My bad. But yeah, from my algorithm, maybe I want to see some Christian nationalism, and that's why they're showing me Poland. Bob Rikov, hi, shout out to you. Thanks for joining in today. Um, and only and if we are not open, we are closed. That's fair. That is fair. Hi, Bob. Yeah, what's good, Bob? Is your name Bob? Just call him Bob. Yeah, we'll call you Bob. But yeah, I mean, do you know Crypto Bob? Maybe he doesn't. But yeah, I mean, the main point that we're all touching on here is, are you trading BTC? Yeah, I mean, you can ask him these questions if he wants to answer them. I'm just gonna quickly touch on this FBI case because I want to get it done with. So yeah, basically there's been Bob. I am not a Bob. I'm not a Bob. Okay, I thought you were Bob. There's always a stereotype with Bobs. Bobs are always, they're always you know a Bob when you see a Bob. If you know what I mean. You know a Bob when you see a Bob. Maybe you're not a Bob, so that was insulting. My bad. My bad, Bob. Okay, not Bob. My bad, Bob Rikov. Bob Rikov. Anyway. Okay, so what do we touch? Let me get through this FBI point. So you can ask him about crypto if you want, but I'm just gonna quickly get through this point. So basically, Trump came out with a massive policy, and he came out and he said he's gonna put FBI agents dressed as faculty and dressed as students into universities in the United States. Universities like Columbia have actually been hit the biggest, and what he's done is he's basically come out and he said that to contact Matis. We'll talk about that later. Let me just get through this. So yeah, he's basically put FBI agents. You're an interesting person. We'll see about that. But basically, I don't think I'm ever going to give up my WhatsApp, unfortunately. But basically, what we're going to do is we're going to... yeah, so what's... Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. But yeah, so the U.S. government is practically putting in, students, FBI agents acting as students. And if anyone shows any support for Hamas, or, any Israeli citizens or, Jewish people are upset in class, they get reported back to the FBI. They get reported back to the U.S. government, and then once they're there, once the FBI investigates the case, they decide whether they want to deport these people or not. And I think that's just crazy. I mean, what is this, like some fascist government? What? There's no more freedom of speech? Everyone who supported Trump. Oh, freedom of speech is going to be better. Freedom of speech is going to be better. You don't even have access. You can't. If you say anything bad about Israel, because every country does some bad things, and if you say anything bad about Israel, what, you get deported from the country? You get investigated by the FBI? You could say something bad about Americans. You could say something bad about Africans, British people, Indians, Muslims, South Americans. But if it's about Israelis, if it's about Jews, you get deported? I mean, come on, guys. Like, what is going on? What is going on? But anyway, there is someone who is trading crypto. I need help, and for help, I will help you. Yeah, on Saturday, I told you you can ask my friend for his WhatsApp. He's also a really cool guy. He might give it to you, and he's a big crypto nerd. He's a big crypto guy. He can help you out. He can definitely help you out. So should be good. But yeah, I mean, I think Bob. I don't know if you're still there, Bob, but I didn't mean to offend you. I didn't mean to call you Bob. Anyway, Saturday for me is late. I was not sleeping 3 nights in this week for find this place XD. In this week for find this place. I mean, yeah, to be fair, but like, look, man, I can't do anything about it. I don't have crypto. It's yeah, you just 3 nights. It's not that long. It's not that long. It's not that long. You know what I mean? 3 nights. It goes like this nowadays. You know, time flies. You know, I was a kid. I remember being 16, 15 in high school. You know, having your high school. You know, your high school things go on and blah 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 and you know, having your high school crush and, you know, doing all that stuff when you're 15, when you're all, you know, maybe not all of you, but, you know, we all remember, you know, I made a mistake, I learned from this, but I lost my capital and now I will look for full crush without position in XD. Oh, shiz, that's bad to be fair. That is bad. But definitely try look for it. Definitely try look for it. Yeah, I mean, we can talk about that more later. We can talk about it more later. I told you, you know what? No more finance. No more finance. We gotta finish. We gotta hit these topics out. We gotta get them out. You know, one by one. Get through all the politics. Get through everything. Um, and yeah, should be good. Should be a good stream. But yeah, I mean, so. But Spaceback, you seem like a chill person too. Yeah, you seem chill too. But anyway, um, yeah. So yeah, you know the whole FBI thing is crazy, um, just crazy. But I mean, what's the next talk? I mean, yeah, we'll talk about the Congo minerals. That's the next topic of the day. You know, a bit of a boring one, but you know, it links to the whole Ukraine conflict, the whole minerals deal there. You know, we got President Trump coming in, basically saying that you know, Ukraine, give me all your minerals, and in exchange, we're going to defend you. That's what he came out and said practically. And then, you know, that whole dispute, that whole argument with Zelensky and JD Vance and Trump went on in the Oval Office. The deal didn't get signed. And now the deal is back on parlay, and you know the decisions are going to be made soon. Like natural gas, when I lost it. I learned a lot of. I wouldn't know about the market much. I know now, but mistakes always. Yeah, you know what? I made a lot of mistakes too. But yeah, they're the best, man, because after you make a mistake, you're so much smarter and you're so much better at making decisions. I feel like they're bound to happen. You know, when you make that much money, you're bound to lose it. You're bound to make a mistake. So, because you always want more. You always want more. It's like gambling, kind of. But anyway, yeah. I mean, so same thing with the whole Ukraine thingy. Trump came out. You know, give us your minerals. We'll secure your borders. We'll secure your defense. And my first stop is 1 MLN. I don't know what MLN is, but yeah. But anyway, I know market fully. Oh, okay. Yeah. To be fair, trading is a good way of making money, but I think that I don't know if it's a staple, is what I'm gonna say, because it's reliant on so many other things. Oh, 1 million. Oh, okay. 1 million. To be fair, 1 million's a lot. 1 million's a lot of money. It's hard. I wish I had that much. But one day maybe. But that's crazy. You know, I respect the grind. I'll pray for you. I'll space back. I'll pray for space back. I'll pray that you get to 1 million. But anyway, it's unlikely though. You know, it is unlikely, but maybe one day, maybe one day. But yeah, I mean, if we talk about the Ukraine's deal, so basically Trump wanted the minerals in Ukraine. And why is there's a massive hunt for minerals? If you look at America, you know, they want the minerals in the Middle East, they want minerals in Ukraine, and now they want minerals with the Congo. They want to come into Congo, they want to make deals with DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, which is in Central Africa, and they want their minerals. Congo actually has minerals worth of $24 trillion, by the way. So that deal could definitely be big. And there's been a massive conflict in Congo. You know, the Hutus, well, from the Rwandan genocide actually attacked Congo, and they've been fighting there, fighting for the minerals. They're being backed by these governments. So America is trying to step in, offer them military support to help defend themselves. To basically, and then in exchange they'll basically gain access to these minerals. And why has there been such a massive? It's not a lot. 1 million is not a lot. How is 1 million not a lot? $1 million. That's crazy. Maybe nowadays. I mean, if you're living in like New York, Miami, London, it isn't that much per se, but it's still a lot of money. Still a lot of money. I want sit, chart, and analyze. No, always in what I should open position and what risk ratio. Yeah, it's always good to analyze that. It depends what you trade, of course. I mean, if you're looking at stocks, you look at a whole different sect. Finance, future is a whole different sect. Forex, different sect. Bitcoin, different things. It's pretty sectarian, you know what I mean? But anyway. So why has there been this massive outreach? No, okay, tell me how I'm wrong. Tell me, it's not that different. No, but what I mean is with stocks, you'd have to look at. Personally, I would look at balance sheets, income statements. With futures, you don't really have that. You could look at OPEC and things like that. Yeah, about information is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Yeah, it is different, and crypto doesn't really even have much information. It's more so trading signals, if that makes sense. Yeah, if you know the chart, yeah, but the chart is like one part to it. There's more things. But anyway, space backs, no more finance. I'm not gonna. You ask anything about finance, I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna answer. Political stream. Saturday we'll be talking about finance. So yeah, but basically, you can see every information on the chart faster than mainstream. To be fair, that is true. But then you'd have to be watching it like consistently. You know what I mean? I don't know. But no, you are right. You're not wrong there. It is probably better to look at a chart and which direction it's going instead of reading the media. You are right. But anyway, so why has there been such a hunt for minerals? Well, really, um, it's basically because there's been, it's not only minerals, it's been this urge for tariffs which have been implemented on Canada, Mexico, China, some on the UK, on steel specifically. There's been a tariff on steel in the UK. There's been tariffs on fentanyl from China, a whole bunch of tariffs on China actually, and then on Canada and Mexico. Okay, thanks, bro. Anytime, man. Anytime. Yes, because you can see big hands moving on the chart. I will not distract you. No worries, man. Thank you for following. I don't know if you're gonna leave now, but thank you for following. I just want to get through all these topics, and then I'll end stream. If you want to talk at the end of stream, we can as well. Much love to you, man. I don't know if you're leaving, but if you are, then take care. If you're watching, then enjoy, I guess. But yeah, basically, so yeah, what's been going on? So they've been basically hunting for minerals. Why have they been hunting for minerals? Because America needs to start producing things. Why? Because Russia is getting into power. Because Russia's already in power. We've been living in a bipolar union. We've been living in a bipolar world. I have to go. I have a lot of duties to do now. Peace, bro. Greetings. See you, man. See you next stream. Hopefully. It's been great talking to you, man. You've been a great guy. And I'll talk to you next time. Take care. Peace, man. Anyways. So yeah, we'll get into the main gist of this. So basically, we've been living in a bipolar state. Now, what does that mean? So for years and years and years, we've had two empires, which have primarily been Russia and the United States of America. Now, other countries relied on Russia primarily for military support, and other countries relied on the USA for trading and military support. And now we have this situation where, America is really the main dominant superpower. More countries rely on them for security and trading. But now you've got countries, we're moving into a multipolar state. So you've got countries like, I touched on this on the other stream, but we've got countries like China coming to power. And when you live in a multipolar state, you need to be able to compete. Other countries might move to China for reliance, or on trade specifically, and then they might move to the US. They might move to Russia for military support. And then the US won't really have a lot of countries that are reliant on them, which means they might put trading restrictions, they might put tariff restrictions, they might, they might hurt the USA a lot. So the USA needs to start producing goods there. They need to become the dominant, net exporter, or dominant trader on a global scale. And how do they do this? Well, there's two ways. Tariffs to help American industries grow, and access to minerals deals. Minerals deals, security support, while they still have the major power in the world when it comes to military. I don't think any country is ever going to overtake them. But yeah, the point being is military support. I don't think people don't. The average person, I don't think, understands how important military support actually is. You know what I mean? Military support is super important for a country. So important for a country. Or not military, or military spending, because you can make so many deals as a country if you invest in your military. You can go out to another country and you can be like, I'll offer you military support, but you give me these minerals in exchange. And if those countries are in dire situations, they will accept that deal, and you'll get access to new riches. And you might not even have to use too much military equipment. And the money you gain from the minerals, the money you gain from access to whatever resources they have, will be of greater value than you offer them. And because they're in a dire situation, they're going to accept the deal. They're going to accept the deal. So it's interesting to think about, but that's why I think the US has been super dominant, and that's why I think they'll continue to be dominant, if they continue on this path. Now, obviously, do I agree with the government spying on schools? Do I agree with all of Trump's policies? Maybe not. But I do think the tariffs are moving in the right direction. I think the tariffs are a good thing for the economy. I think that in the future, because we're moving into a multipolar state, where now Beijing, Moscow, and Washington are going to be the three major cities, you now need to look to a country which has a strong industry and a strong military. And the US really can compete on an industrial basis to China. They can compete. And this is going to hurt them. This is going to hurt them in the future. So I understand Trump when he puts tariffs out. I understand him when he wants to make minerals deals in Ukraine. I understand him when he's making, deals in Congo for their minerals. I understand it. It makes sense. But when it comes to this FBI thing, when it comes to, the refusal to, literally accept that how this is undisputed. There's so much support for Israel. Look, I'm not calling it out like that, but to say that you're going to deport, maybe he was a bad citizen, and to be fair, there's not really you don't really see this anywhere else. But okay, yeah, let me actually start again, because I missed the point actually. So the FBI is basically sending the FBI is basically sending in executives from the FBI. So the FBI is going in, they're dressing up as students, they're dressing up as faculty members, and they're posing as as students or faculty members. And what they're doing is they're spying on people. And if anyone says anything that opposes Israel, if anything says anything that puts them in a position to be a Hamas sympathizer, they basically get their names written down on a piece of paper, and this information gets sent back to the parliament. This gets sent back to the FBI, and the FBI investigate this case and decide whether to deport them or not. Not only do they decide whether to deport the individual or not, like they're doing with I forgot his name, Muhammad, whatever his name is, I don't know. But they don't only choose to decide whether they're going to deport the individual, but what they're doing now is that they're cutting spending. The FBI is basically telling the U.S. government to cut spending to universities that have students that are quote unquote Hamas sympathizers. This is what they're doing. So they've cut a bunch of money from Columbia University, or at least said they're going to recently, because Columbia University has a lot of support for Palestine or Palestinians, and I mean it's just crazy. I mean it's crazy, guys. I mean this is like, look, if it was an American, if it was a white person, a Muslim person, someone who was not Israeli, basically, who was experiencing the same thing that the Israelis are experiencing. If it was a Ukrainian person, nothing would happen to them. These measures that are being taken on now would have never been taken up upon. It's only because it's Israeli. And look, I don't say that to sound demeaning or facetious. I have no stance on the Israeli and Palestinian situation. But this is just wrong. This is wrong on not only a humanistic perspective, but I mean on a freedom of speech perspective. I'm getting a phone call here. We can answer. I'm on stream. If you wanna, I can call in like 40 minutes. No worries, no worries. I'll call you, yeah.
Hold on. I might be doing something later on. Like, I might be doing something, so I'll just call you like, yeah, later. If you call me, then I don't try. Then don't worry about it, but yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so that was a friend of mine. He's calling me. You know what? I need to get women who start calling me. You know what? I need to get women who start calling me. I have men calling me all the time. Where's the women? Women, hit me up. I'm single. I'm joking. I'm a Catholic. I'm looking for religion, and I'm on the grind. No women, no egos, no women, nothing, none of that stuff. We're keeping it purely political, and yeah, none of that. They ruin everything. I don't know if you guys know about egos, but they do ruin everything. I mean, you see like a famous streamer. Look at Destiny. I mean, Destiny. I mean, he came in, and bro, what happened to him? I mean, he sent some nudes of some ego that he was talking to some other ego that he was talking to, and then some hacker found the nudes. What's wrong with this guy? I mean, what an idiot. What an idiot. But that's what egos do, guys. This is why we are anti-ego. Anti-ego, because they ruin everything. They ruin our lives. They ruin the streaming career before it's even started. Before the rocket has even taken off. So that's why we're anti-ego. That's why we don't really have many egos come on the stream. We don't have any egos actually, and no egos at all. No egos at all. But anyway, yeah, that's really it. I mean, we've talked about the FBI thing. We've talked about Congo. Yeah, Keir Starmer came out with a policy, basically wanting to cut millions of jobs at the NHS. So if you're working at the NHS right now, you better be careful. You better be careful, because you're gonna get cooked. You're gonna get fired, especially the women, because I know there's a lot of women that work at the NHS. So you guys you guys got to watch out, because millions of jobs are going to get cut. This is done basically on the premise of thinking that it's going to increase productivity and reduce the bureaucracy in the NHS, and basically increase productivity and reduce costs and reduce waiting times. And we'll see how it goes. But if you're working for the NHS right now, just wanted to let you guys know that you're cooked. But anyway, that's not my issue. Okay, I'm hating. Look, do I think it's the right decision? I think it's too abrupt. It's too random. I don't think you should just randomly cut 1 million jobs. It's ridiculous. So we're not gonna. I don't really agree with it. So don't come in. Don't hate me. But yeah, that's basically my stance on it. Anyway, that's really it for the stream. There hasn't been too much that's been going on. At least nothing crazy per se. It's really just been a normal stream. Nothing crazy going on in the government. We can look into. I haven't looked into Thomas Macy and the primary of him that much, so I need to look into that. Should be interesting though. We're gonna change this stream title, because we're kind of moving on. We're kind of, what are we doing now? We're just chatting. Just ask me anything. I know everything. There we go. Ask me anything. I know everything. Shut up. Okay, no, that was weird. Ignore that. But anyway, you guys think I should go on Monkey? I don't know if there's a lot of, I'm not a big Monkey guy. Like that video cam app. I know a lot of people have said, oh, you should go on Monkey. Discuss your politics on Monkey. I don't know, though. I think that it's a bit sketchy. Why do I look so weird when I drink water? It's the suit, man. I'm telling you, like this collar isn't great. I need to get new shirts, because this collar is just not great at all. It makes me look weird. And the hair. I need a haircut. I do need a haircut. We're gonna get a haircut soon. Yeah, it is not looking fresh at all. It's not looking fresh at all. Ladies, if there's any ladies in the chat, tell me, you like the haircut, you think I need a cut, let me know. I think that I need a haircut, but no lady told me, none of the ladies have said they hated it, so, they haven't said they liked it either, but they've said, they haven't told me to cut it, so I assume they like it. I don't know though, I don't know. Let me check this out. Sensitive content. Is this stream really sensitive content, or am I trying to? Am I getting what is it? Shadow banned? Am I getting shadow banned, or is this stream really sensitive? I don't think we're not that like. We might be a bit extreme. We might be a bit too far right, but we're not that bad, guys. Come on now, Just don't say anything crazy in the chat, especially Kevin O'Grady and XX Purple Leaky. You guys, those two fellas, they're gonna get me banned. I'm telling you, XX Purple Leaky and Kevin O'Grady, they're gonna get me banned. I'm saying this now. You get those two fellas, I'm cooked. If I listen to them, I'm cooked, because they're going to get me banned. But anyway, if you don't get what I mean, you can check out my last stream. I think there's a VOD still up, but they will get me banned. They will. Anyways, what else is there? Just chatting. I mean, you know, we might do like a little reaction video. We never really reacted to the Trudeau thing. Let's move this here, and then let's move the chat there. It's my stream, guys. Put the headphones on. This is all good. Yeah, we're chilling. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna react to Trudeau. Let's check the news. Aggressive man confronts 4 police officers. Let's look at this.
No, he came to me. He came to me. No, you were here. Go back. No, I didn't push you.
This is the UK in 2025, guys. 2025. This is the average UK citizen. This is the world we live in. We got this guy.
Go back. He said I can't get close to him. I'm here. I said go back. I didn't swear. I said go back. No, go back.
You're spitting in my face.
Just talk. No. I said go back.
You're spitting on me. Just stop shouting.
I said no. They're making it seem like I'm coming at you.
You are coming at me. You were on my face, spitting on my face. Yeah, you were.
The thing is, it's like this police officer, like, look, I'm not being disrespectful to her, but like, we're gonna get banned.
Okay. Your behavior is saying just go inside.
Who is the best basketball player of all time? LeBron James. LeBron James is the best basketball player of all time. You know, I'm not even gonna go into this argument. James is better. Don't ever tell me Jordan's better. James is better, and that's just a fact. If you know what, the thing is, the competition. The reason I say that, you know everything, Larry Bird, idiot. Larry Bird is trash. What are you talking about? Larry Bird is trash, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. Larry Bird, bro. What? Pull up Larry Bird. You know, I'll pull up Larry Bird. Larry Bird highlights. Larry Bird highlights. Let me find this guy. He might be better than KD. Bro, this guy is literally saying he might be better than KD. KD's not even close to LeBron, and he might be better than KD. And you're saying, oh, Larry Bird. Larry Bird's trash, man. I mean, let me find a good. There's not even highlight video. You know, we'll just watch this. He's no goat, man. He ain't a goat.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, Larry's rookie before his time.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Like, let me just say this quickly. All right. I think, okay. Let's say 10 years after retirement. So 10 years after Larry Bird retired, I could beat him. I'm like 6'2" almost. I'm telling you right now, I'm beating Larry Bird. Maybe. Larry Bird is the Barack Obama of basketball. Barack Obama, he was, you know, I'm not going to hate on him too much. He was all right. He was pretty good. But he wasn't the best, okay? Barack Obama was not the best. You're delusional if you think so. But I'm telling you right now, Larry Bird, 10 years after his basketball career, I would whip him. And me at my peak, I would whoop him. And if I can do that, bro, like...
Do that behind the back.
He's definitely one of the best players of his generation.
See, best players of his generation. Do you even know what that means? Best player of his generation. I mean... Nobody's saying Larry Bird's the GOAT. Only you. I'm not gonna waste my time. I only watch GOATs play. You know what? Jordan, maybe. You know, some people say Jordan. I'm like, okay, maybe. Larry Bird, bro, like, What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Do you even know what you're talking about? Do you even watch basketball? Do you watch basketball? You don't, bro. These guys. But anyways, let's finish this video. This is police. This is the average citizen, by the way.
Exactly. I don't need to. No.
An altercation involving a man and.
Okay, that's over pretty much. What else is going on? There's nothing really like too crazy that's been going on. Tesla. Larry Bird is trash, man. You want me to watch that? All right, we'll watch that. Let's check this out.
I'm fine.
Pour it out. Put it in the bin.
Street Crime UK. Let's check this out, man.
Pick it up, pour it out, and put it in the bin, please.
No, I'm not willing to do that.
You're not willing to do that?
I've paid for that alcohol, so why should I pour it out in the bin? Thank you. You'll do it.
What's your name, please?
Hey, what's the crack here? What's your name? I've done nothing wrong. So
You've got alcohol in the street. You've got alcohol in the street. You've got an open bottle in the street. You shouldn't have it.
Oh well, that's a serious mega crime, isn't it?
Right now it is.
Bro, you know what? They take this shit. Bro, there's people, knives, gang crimes, knives everywhere. People killing each other, stabbings, all this shit. And there's 3. Why do you need 3 police officers for some guy who has alcohol? Since when was this even illegal?
Yeah.
Major crime.
On the street, bitch. Then I've done this too. I've had like alcohol. I've drank some alcohol on the street before.
You know what I mean?
Well, if you play your cards right, all you need to do is give me a name.
I'm not being funny, mate, but what the fuck are you pulling me?
Right, swear once more, you'll be arrested. Don't swear again. And pick up your litter, please.
I'm sorry, Baldy.
You can call me Baldy or like. Don't bother me.
I didn't call you Baldy.
Yeah, 10-4, just asking you to cast your eye over a fact.
What's your name, please?
Mister.
Give me a name and address now or I'll arrest you. Name and address now or I'll arrest you.
Right, my name is...
You're under arrest.
For what?
Why are they arresting?
For what?
Yo, thanks for the follow, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Welcome to Brixton, I'm in the party with Barbies and drillers.
You know,
the kickback mad on the spinner, I see enough man just run for my niggas. How they talk about dingers, they ain't got dingers, they ain't beat cool, not a dinger. My little
Change video. Okay, I'll watch the next one. But thank you for the follow, man. Thank you for the follow. Shout out to you. We'll change the song. We need to change the song. I know. We're gonna change the song. Let's see.
Cops in China say 2 bumbling burglars did their jobs for them.
Oh.
The Shanghai Public Security. The Shanghai
Chinese people, man.
Public Security Bureau says when these 2 attempted to break into a business by throwing bricks through the window, one of the suspects got in the way of his accomplice, was hit in the head and knocked out cold. He then had to be carried away by his alleged partner in crime.
Nah, bro, what the hell? Bro, what the hell?
The video was posted to a Chinese social media platform where the dynamic duo...
But what type of strategy even is this? Like, if I was look, I don't condone breaking into stores, but if I was breaking into a store, throwing a brick, and then like, why is he running away after throwing? This guy is like running away after throwing the brick. What is he doing? What is he doing? What an L, man. What an L. Oh, let me find the next one. You sent one more. Let's watch this.
Cops in...
Same one. Okay. But bro, yeah, I mean this guy's really. Let me see what the comments say. Maybe they were too Shanghai. To be fair, that's funny. That is funny. Is the title a joke, lol? The title is not a joke. It's not a joke. You can ask me anything. I'm a genius. Exactly. I'm a genius. I am a genius. So you can ask me anything. I know everything. You can ask me anything. Yeah, man. Thank you for tuning in. Explain me infinity. Look, I don't know that much, okay? I don't, you know what? I don't know that much. Infinity, I guess it's just the constant expansion of things, right? A constant expansion. I'm so genius that I get anxiety from using my brain at this point. You're a genius. Well, I'm more of a genius, man. Wrong. I'm wrong. How can I be wrong? I know everything. You are a genius at not cutting hair at the right moment. No, look, I know, I need to cut my hair. I know I need to cut my hair. I've been saying this for weeks. I've been saying this for weeks. Those IQ tests are saying that I have a 1-1-10. There's no ways. There's no ways. I need evidence right now. I need evidence right now. But I do need to cut my hair. The hair is not, yeah, it's not looking good. Yeah, the hair is not looking good. But you know what? You know what? Like, I need to hear a lady say it. You know, if there's any ladies in the chat, you know, tell me, what do you think about my hair? You think I need to cut it? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. You have a 69. What's a 69? What does that even mean? What is this? Like, what are you saying? 69? I have a 69. You have a 69. What do you mean? But you are right. You are right. I do need to cut my hair. The hair is not, yes, it's not looking good. But any ladies in the chat, I mean, if you like the hair, you know, mom jokes are better at progressive. Mom jokes. Mom jokes are so like, they're so like 15, you know what I mean? Like 2015. Mom jokes are dead. It's 2025. You know, we're moving on to better things. We're moving on. We're moving on to better things, guys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We are moving on to better things. Better than 6ix9ine. Yeah, 6ix9ine jokes are like 2022. Would you date a trans woman? Never, never date a trans woman. You know what? I don't. Trans women. You know what? I'm not gonna get banned today, but like, you know what the problem is with them? It's that they don't. Some of them, they don't tell you that they're trans. Like, you'll go to a club, you'll go to like an environment. You know, you might drink a little bit here and there. Next thing you know, you're kissing a girl, and then you like. Next thing you know, you're touching the body, and then you feel a banana there. It's cooked. Like, there has to be a law. There has to be a law. Like, if they don't tell you that they're a guy or born a guy, they should be put in jail. I genuinely think so. Like, it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. If you said yes, I would leave on that question. Who would say yes though? Like, what guy, what straight guy actually wants to date a trans woman? Why would you kiss or touch a girl on the first date? That's not what geniuses do. No, I would never. I would never. But I'm saying, like, you know, some guy, not on the first date, but at the club. Like, if you go to a club or you go out at like a night out, you know what I mean? Huge amount would. What, a trans woman? No, no way, man. Straight guys, I don't know any. But even on a first date, like, what, you guys don't kiss girls on a first date? Come on, everyone kisses a girl on the first date. Or at least tries to, and then she might say no, maybe second date. Well, obviously you have to read the room, but you know what I mean. They would, because they are apes. That's crazy. I'm not going to respond to that. That's going to get me banned. I don't know who you're referencing there or what race. I don't know if that was a racial joke. But I don't think they would. I think they're very anti. They're very anti-gay. You know what? I'm not going to get into this. I'm not going to get into this. This Provost Tilty, you're setting me up. You're setting me up. You're gonna report me to prevent. What is it? Prevent something UK. I'm a comedian. Met Police. I'm a comedian. No, I mean most people would, cause they are just stupid. Not a racial thing. Oh, okay. That's fine then. That's okay. That's acceptable. But no. Yeah, I mean, I guess a lot of guys would, but like, that's just weird, man. Like, I guess some of them look like women, but like, bro, I could like, the problem is with like, you are low IQ dates. I'm a low IQ dater. You know what? Maybe when it comes to, Imagine being a genius and racist at the same time. How does that make sense? I'm not racist. You're racist. You're racist. Louis, you're the racist one. I am not a racist at all. I love everyone. I'm Christian. You know this. I'm Christian. I love everyone. I'm not a racist. I'm talking about myself, dude. Oh, you. Yeah, you probably are. You know what? I'm not, but yeah, I'm not really a low IQ dater. I mean, I've been on like 4 or 5 dates. I'm young, you know what I mean. But I've been on a couple dates here and there. I mean, they didn't work out, so maybe I'm a bit of a low IQ dater. But I'm kind of, I'm there, kind of. You know what I mean? I'm on the come up. I'm on the come up. Like being a genius and racist is not matching. I agree. It doesn't really match. I'm still anti-immigration. That's not racist though. That's just anti-immigration. You know what I mean? But obviously they never. This is a conversation. Immigration. Let's not get into it. But you know what? When it comes to the tranny thing, I mean, I don't know why guys would ever go down that road. I mean, it's just weird. Okay, it's not weird, but it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Anti-immigration is good. You can't mix up two type of completely different groups of people and expect a good ending. You're not interested to have sex on the first date. Something is wrong about you. Okay, wait. I'll answer both of them. Anti-immigration is good. I agree. Exactly. You can't expect a good ending, and unless they're all like somewhat of the same disposition, maybe religiously, or they grew up, in a similar way. Like for example, someone in Canada or someone in the US, they might have the same upbringing or something. So maybe then, but overall, I agree with you. That's a good point. But you're not interested to have sex on the first date. Something is wrong about you. Okay, then simp. Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, but can't you look for more than sex? Like maybe you're dating the girl. Maybe you want to marry her. Maybe you want to. I guess yeah, sex is the end goal. Of course, I do agree with that. I think sex should be like, because you want to get kids, you want to have kids with her. But if it's just like, if you just want to have casual sex with them, then you're a bit weird. But if you were like looking to, I think you should date with the intent to marry. I don't think you should just date to date. You should date with the intent to marry. Publicity. I always date for serious relationships, never ever simped in my life. Yeah, exactly. You should date for serious relationships. No, you are just weird for wanting just sex. You are not weird for wanting just sex. No, I mean, there's a lot of guys that do that, don't get me wrong. And maybe you're not weird for it, but I think that the best, the best way to date is dating with the intent to marry someone. I don't think, any other way should be deemed acceptable. You know what I mean? I don't know though. I could be wrong. But dating, dating just to smash, I mean, the thing is, what do you gain from smashing all these girls? You're just wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You're increasing the degeneracy, because the girls get more degenerate. Maybe you don't, maybe you can control it, but the girls that you're smashing, they get more stupid because at the end of the day, I mean, it's just sexual. I mean, they get maybe not more stupid in like in intellectual sense, but they get more stupid when it comes to they become more of like a sexual degenerate. So, I don't think it's good. Both the man and the woman get more degenerate. Yeah, but I mean, I guess some men can maybe control it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not one of them, but some men can. But yeah, you definitely become a sexual degenerate at that point. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. You need to, come on, bro. We need to get married. We need to have kids. That's the end goal. Just having sex to have sex. I mean, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. You mix with a different energy and it F's you up, and later in life it will be harder for you to be low. Exactly, I agree. There's always, I remember I had this conversation with a friend of mine. He had a sticker, and he was saying, when you stick a sticker on a wall, Proverbs 30, you're crazy. Okay. You sound like an incel, mates. It is natural to avoid eating time with people who are not ready for relationship or who are not ready for material, so you just focus on sex for fun and building confidence. I'm not an incel, okay? I'm not even look. I'm not a virgin, okay? I'm not a virgin. I'm not an incel, okay? That's ridiculous, okay? But maybe I sound like one. But I mean, if sounding like an incel pushes for, a better connection between relationships, more stable households, less divorces, less sexual degeneracy, a more positive message for society, then I am an incel. Then I accept sounding like an incel. Your ideology puts you into this position to want to be an incel. No, I don't. No, I'm not a wannabe incel. Um, an incel is involuntary celibate, right? If I'm not wrong, it's so that means you can't have sex. You don't have the ability to. Women don't want you. Your ideology is dumb. My ideology is not dumb. My ideology is not dumb. We are betas. Provers is the alpha. Proversity. Maybe you are the alpha, man. Maybe you are the alpha. Maybe you need to teach me some things. You need to teach me. If it makes you look like an incel. It's not about looking like an incel. Like, all these words, they're used to try and demean someone's ideology. They're used to basically break down someone's ideology. Because you don't actually look to insult the point. You really look to insult the individual. And the point being made here is basically, let me just read this quickly. We are the poor betas who will colonize Mars while you keep simping single moms with black babies. You know what? That is true. That is true. And pro-versatility, what you have to understand is by focusing on yourself, by focusing on building a business, on focusing on doing all these great things, you're going to attract women, right? Just by focusing on yourself, by doing all these great things, and by omission, you're going to attract women. Just by doing all these great things, because women are attracted to success, especially beautiful women. You could, bro. I guarantee any guy, unless maybe you're like fucking, 400 pounds, play video games all day and are like super unkept, super broke. But I guarantee any man can go out there and find a girl that, he could smash or he could marry. The problem is a lot of guys, they want to marry beautiful women. They want to marry good women, right? And the only way to do this is by focusing on yourself, by becoming successful, by, going to the gym, by really grinding on yourself. And because women want the best, women want the best guy. They have so many options. They want the best guy. Let me just read these. The one is always sent by God at some point. All of the other relationships are just experience to prepare you for that. That's fair enough. Just demean what you said. Sex is for having kids. Sex is degeneracy if it's too much. Or you say sex is degenerate if it's with too many girls. No, what I'm saying is when you're having too much sex, there's a probability that you could become a sexual degenerate. There's many sex addicts nowadays. I mean, look at Kanye West. He's posting nude pictures of his wife online. Literally nude pictures of his wife online. Right? It's ridiculous. And then, you got and then you said sex is degenerate. And if it's too much sex, look, if it's sex with the same individual, sure, it's fine. I don't see it as that big a problem. But that individual should be your wife. I mean, look, what I'm trying to say, I don't see how it's hard to understand. I mean, having sex with a bunch of women is literally like, I feel like anyone who does that is looking for something, and they're trying to find something there, and it's more than just pleasure, and they're looking for something and they fail to find it. It's the same thing as the man in the bar who's looking at the empty glass, trying to find God, and that's the point. I think that's really the sum up of points. I think that we should I don't think sexual liberation has really helped society. I mean, it's literally pro-versatility. Let me ask you a question. Would you ever buy a OnlyFans girls page? Would you ever send them money? You should realize people like convenient sex. I'm not saying people don't, but is it right to like convenient sex? That's the question. Have you ever had experience with Eastern Orthodoxy? No, I don't have much experience with that because I didn't really grow up in there's not many Orthodox churches here. You know, I went to Catholic school. My school is Catholic, so I'm more Catholic. There's not even many Catholic schools here too, to be fair. It's mostly Protestant. A lot of, England, the UK is super Protestant. Um, but yeah, I'm Catholic though. I'm not really aligned too much with the Protestants. We have our disagreements, but yeah. Yeah. But anyway, um, yeah, I mean, really, yeah, I mean, when it comes to brain like yours will find it interesting to explore that topic. I'll definitely look into it. The thing is, I'm already like I'll be honest, like I'm not the most literate when it comes to when it comes to Catholicism or you know reading it. Yeah, I've read Genesis, I've read Exodus, I've read John, but I need to read so many more books and really push down on my beliefs because I'm reading so many different things right now. And but I do need to look into it. I'll definitely put it on my list. I've always liked Orthodoxy. I understand that Orthodoxy was the origin of Christianity, and it originated in Greece, right? If I'm not wrong, Greek Orthodox. I don't know. I could be wrong there. It is people are horny in different settings, and if they are in a relationship, when people who say they are in a relationship are not around. It is people who are horny in different settings, and if they're in a relationship, yeah, I mean, people can be horny in different relationships, and when they're not around. But what I'm saying is, why can't we control that emotion? I mean, it's just sometimes we have to control our anger. Sometimes we have to control how sad we feel. If we were sad all day and we just, acted sad all day, then we wouldn't get anything achieved throughout the day. And same thing if we're happy. So being happy is obviously good. We don't need to monitor it, but what I'm saying is we need to control our emotions. And being horny is an emotion. We need to control it. Doesn't mean we should just enact on how we feel. We can't just act how we feel. That's what being a man is. I think Matis is a bit naive or very naive. Maybe I am. People control, but not how you think they do. He's a very good man with a bright future. You can tell that. Thank you, Leo Bonic. Yeah, thank you, Leo. Thank you, Leo. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. But people control, but not how you think they do. What do you mean people control? What do you mean by that? I think Matis should hire a coach. Hire a coach. What do I need a coach for? Tell me. Alright, look at the title of this stream. It's literally ask me anything. I know everything. What would I need a coach for? I already know everything. I think they should hire him for a coach. Bro, Leo's the man. Listen to Leo. Personal development coach. Proverbs City, I don't need a personal development coach. Okay. I never needed a personal development coach. What would I need a personal development coach for? I am personal development. When you search up the meaning of personal development, that is me. I am personal development. Okay. I teach people about personal development. That's what I do. He has faith in God. That's literally all you need in this God. I'm not gonna say it. In this gosh damn cursed planet, lol. He's right about he knows everything. Exactly. I know everything. That's what I'm saying. This planet is cursed. This planet is evil. All you need, all we all need is God. You know what I mean? Would you stop saying that you are a comedian if you get a personal coach? No, because sometimes I say things that no, because what, I'm a comedian. Am I not funny, Pro Versatility? You don't find me funny? You don't think I'm a comedian? I think I'm a good comedian, here and there. I think, I don't know. But why would I need a personal coach? I don't need a personal coach. I actually had a personal coach. I used to go to the gym. And when I initially started going, when you first go to the gym, you're like lazy as hell. I got a personal coach 4 or 5 times. No, sorry, 4 or 5 months. And, I got quite big in the gym. You watch webcam sex websites. I think pornography. Phew, that's not what I meant. I think pornography is horrendous. I don't think anyone should watch it. And I've never watched webcam websites. I have, like, I'm not gonna say I haven't watched porn. Like, I have watched porn, but webcam sex websites. I know what they are. They're like live streams of naked people. I would never watch that. Um, Pornography is degenerate. You can't disagree with me. Pornography is degenerate. There's no benefit there. Look, I understand. Okay, everything in moderation is okay, but pornography is what does it do? Like, what is the benefits of watching? This guy is the devil in disguise. Proverbs 30. I know he's trying to get me. He's trying to get me to convert. He's trying to get me to convert. It's not happening. It's not happening. You know, I'm staying true, staying strong. You know what I mean? Webcam, no, bro. You can't. You shouldn't be doing that. Proverbs 30. You shouldn't be doing that. I'm telling you now. It's not gonna get you anywhere in life. It's not worth it, man. The D is talking through him right now. He doesn't even realize. It's true, bro. It's true. The devil, you know. Pray to God, man. Look at the Shroud of Turin. Proverbs 30. Search up the Shroud of Turin. Look at that. You ever got asked to send a D pic by a girl / guy? I maybe, but I've never done it. I've never done it. I've never done nudity. Um, like especially sending pictures. Absolutely horrendous. Would never do it. It's disgusting behavior. Um, but yeah, bro, like imagine. Look, I'm very like skeptical, and if I ever sent like a pic, okay, one, it's just wrong, right? Like it's weird. It's like it's just so weird. I don't know. I just find it so weird. Like, why would anyone do that? Why would you trade like meet in person if you want to do stuff? It's weird. And also too, like, if that gets shared on the internet or like someone I know sees that or I don't trust people. I have a big trust issue, you know, and I would just never do it. And also, yeah, it is degenerate too. But I was also young when that happened. Like that was when I had Snapchat. I haven't had Snapchat for like 5 years or something. I haven't had like bro for forever. I probably only had it for like a month, deleted the account. But yeah, super super weird. Snapchat's literally for kids and they just send Snapchat's a weird app. Never don't recommend it, guys. Don't recommend it. And Proverbs 30, so they asked it on Snapchat. Yeah, it was on Snapchat. And I understand, oh, the pictures can get disappeared on Snapchat, but yeah, Snapchat is it's weird, man. Like, bro, like it's all a scam though. What do you think about masturbation, bro? Why do you think God wants us not to do it? Well, first things first, it's a sin to lust. Automod deleted my message. Oh, I didn't even see that. My bad. Okay, because of I don't know why I did that. But I think that basically the reason why it's bad to, beat your meat is because you're lusting. You're lusting for women when doing it. There's rarely ever a situation where you're not lusting, where you're not thinking of a woman in a, sexual way when you're doing it. Hence, that's why I don't think you should do it. I think it's a sin. And the reason why he doesn't want us to do it is because he understands that God is the dumbest version of says sin is lust. He needs an update. He does not need an update. And also, the reason I think is because God knows. God knows this leads to sexually degenerate society, and He knows sexually degenerate societies don't really provide anything good. Look at the fall of the Roman Empire. They were all sexual degenerates. Look at the fall of, I mean, maybe not other empires because there's not much documented history on them, as much as the Roman Empire. But you look at the fall of empires. They all tune into these sexual degeneracies or these acts of these promiscuous behaviors. But this guy is all demons. That's bro. Proverbs 30. I mean, look, I'm not gonna say I'm not taking sides here, but yeah, he's calling you a bit of a demon. I mean, what would you have to say to that? That is a myth, or is it a myth? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I do know. But maybe I'm wrong. But if I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure that during the fall of the Roman Empire or close to it, there was a lot of sexual degeneracy. There was a lot of promiscuity going on, and I'm not saying that was the primary reason why Rome fell, but it I think it was a contribution, and it was a fall of society. Once before the empire falls, society falls first. And I mean, bro, pro-versatility. Can you tell me what does being sexually active do for you? What does it do for you? Like, what benefits does it have? The Roman Empire fell in multiple phases on multiple occasions. The Byzantine Empire lasted about 1,000 years because they weren't so degenerate and kept the Christian traditions. See, look at that. See, I'm not too keen on the or not too knowledgeable. I know everything, of course, but I'm not too knowledgeable on the Byzantine Empire. But um, if that's true, then what do you have to say to that pro-versatility? Lasted over 1,000 years. That's the most important thing. Tradition is the most important thing. Like, even when it comes to immigration, like, to a degree, if their traditions are similar to yours, which it's unlikely to be, then maybe it's okay. Maybe you can be. I don't know. That's a different conversation. Western Rome fell around 500 AD, while the last Eastern Roman provinces fell in 1500 AD. Yeah, but I'm talking about more Western Rome. Um, Obviously, I need to look into it more. I'm quite updated. The thing is, the history of Rome is so complex. I've read up until Hannibal taking over, or basically crossing the all those mountains and stuff with like 100,000 men, 80,000 men, 90% of those people died, and I'm reading a book about it, but yeah, I do need to get into more, but I'm pretty sure sexual degeneracy was one of it. I meant to say that that Christianity saved this country for 1,000 more years. Oh, see, that's good, man. While the West collapsed because of all those sins, that is true. Eastern Europe is a lot more Christian than Western Europe, and today history repeats itself. That is true. That is true. That is true. And now you have people like Trump. Trump's really, he's aligning with Russia now. And why is he aligning with Russia? Because Europe's not a good ally. Because I mean, where did all this start? Where did all this sexual degeneracy start? I think it largely increased with feminism. I think that was the beginning of it. I think that was the beginning of the end for the West. And I could be wrong, of course, but I do think to a degree that was the beginning of it. The Byzantine Empire was not great, torturing non-believers to torturing those accused of gay sex, civil wars based on sports, and civil wars based on religious differences. I mean, again, I'm not too familiar with the Byzantine Empire, but pro-versatility. Leo. I mean, I don't know what you have to say to that. Civil wars based on sports. Look, I mean, but if the empire lasted, I mean, yeah, it was the tradition, and torture and all these things. They were all apparent in every nation at the time, if I'm not wrong, or every country at the time. If you didn't obey the laws, you'd get hung, you'd get tortured, you would get, you'd have all these things done to you. And I mean, gay sex, I think everywhere, 1,000 years ago was illegal. And I think any place in the world you'd get tortured for doing that kind of behavior. I don't think that's really a strong point. But if they're torturing non-believers, again, I think that was everywhere too, to a degree. Maybe not like in Persia in some places, but yeah. Civil wars between sports fans. They almost destroyed the empire during Justinian. I don't know. Again, I don't know much about it. I need to look into it. I need to look at. But wars between sports fans, that still happens nowadays. You know what I mean? There's football wars and as in, maybe not a war, but like, I mean, I need to look more into it, of course. Yeah, but this was all of the ancient world. It was still the most civilized country in the world. Yeah, that's the point I was trying to make. And people had more chances than elsewhere. Yeah, because all this, torturing, all this stuff, it happened everywhere. The whole world was doing it. You can't really, criticize um, that empire specifically, because then you'd have to criticize every empire. You have to look at what the empire did right and learn from what it did right and then use it in what works today. That's why being a reactionary, again and time again, just proves to be true. Um, and being a nationalist, of course. But yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. Um, but yeah, I mean, Provertility, the empire considered the empire half god in a way. What do you mean by that? The empire considered the empire considered the emperor half god in a way. Maybe they did. I'm not too again. I'm not too sure about that. My mic's better like this, but I'm not too sure about it. But that is not true. Oh, so Prophecy, you're getting called out, saying you're lying. He's saying you're lying. I don't know. Are you lying? Are you lying? Maybe. Maybe you don't. Maybe your information incorrect. Maybe it's not correct. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. At the end of the day, I think that I mean, your Provertility. I mean, bro, I love you, but like that was happening everywhere. Torturing all these things. They considered the emperor half god. What people didn't consider, I mean, maybe under the Roman Empire, but that emperors really presented themselves to be godlike in many fashions, and that happened everywhere. I mean, you can't really look at that. What you have to look at is if the society was coherent, if the society was strong, and if the society represented, you know, represented themselves to be good in nature. And if that's what the empire was, then I think it was the head of church in a way. That's why wars in Russia, I think that's what you mean, wars. Wars in Russia were also appealing to continue Byzantine Empire. Oh no, Tsars. Okay, my bad. My bad. That's why Tsars in Russia were also appealing to continue Byzantine Empire, and Tsars were considered not mere mortals. Again, I'm not gonna talk about things that I don't understand too well. But I mean, what do you have to say to that, Louis? I mean, you definitely know more about this than I do. How are you gonna refute pro-versatility? The devil in disguise. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love you, pro-versatility, and I'm joking. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But if that is true, but I don't know much about the Byzantine Empire. But this is crazy. I mean, prophecy. Look, I can have this conversation with you, right? I mean, Christian nationalism. Oh yeah, I definitely need a haircut, man. I had a family member come and visit me. That's why I wasn't streaming. But she was basically okay. It was my mom. Okay, my mom came and visited me, and yeah, she told me to cut my hair. My mom did not like the hair. She hated my hair. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I need to listen to my mom. I'm gonna get it cut. Tomorrow we'll get it cut. Watch a video from Eleanor Janega on medieval people on YouTube. Okay, it's impossible for a Christian society to consider someone else a god. This is straight up empty words. Yeah, obviously. I mean, the god. I mean, yeah, we don't consider anyone else god, like as in an individual, because that would be idol worship. But yeah. Read more on Emperor. The pagan country did which were much more extreme than Western Christian countries. In Byzantium, or at least, or in Tsarist Russia. Okay, should we? You know what? We'll keep it democratic in the chat. Eleanor Janega on medieval people on YouTube. I could watch that. My hair is just a mess, man. My hair is a mess. Does not look good at all. But watch now. Okay, I'm gonna watch. Let me. The thing is, I can't copy the. Could you send the link? I can't really copy the text. Like, I'll show you what I mean. So that's basically, we'll move the chat there. That's the text. I can't really copy it. I don't want to keep swapping back and out. Just paste the video in. Okay, you know what? My brother, I am Bulgarian. My country and people were always connected with the Byzantine and Russia. We gave the Russians their language and culture, while Byzantines gave them the religion, and to us as well. Yeah, I think he kinda hit you hard there, Provost said. He kinda hit you again. He said, there is no way you know more than me in this topic. Provost said, you're getting called out here. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for you. He's a Bulgarian, man. That's crazy. I am fine. I am fine. What does that mean? There is literally Byzantine/Roman blood still in my veins. Oh, Roman blood. That's crazy. But yeah, Proverbs 30, I mean, what do you have to say to that? What do you have to say to that? I mean, he's demolishing you. He's demolishing you. But yeah, okay. Just let me find it. I'll put the video on. Let me find it. Watch now. Just write her name. Okay. Let me put it on. What's the name? I lost the text. Janega. Janega. Okay, we'll put it on. Maybe you are adopted. He called you adopted. Oh, bro, what is this? He says, maybe you are adopted, Louis. Such a Janega. Janega. What is it? Medieval? Bro, what is this like? Why is this coming up? Medieval people. Louis says, Proverbs 30, you are possessed by the devil. He says you are a demon in disguise. I mean, what do you have to say about that? I mean, look, guys, don't argue in the chat. There's no need for, hey, Louis, we love everyone. Even I don't know, but we love everyone. We can't hate everyone. We're Christian. We love everyone. Which video is it? I mean, did medieval people really drink? I don't think this is the one. Just tell me which one it is. Hate, and then he says, I am not arguing, it's simple facts. Ha ha ha. Hate is good. I wish I could help that guy. We can help him, man. We gotta preach. We gotta preach the word. We gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta be honest. Select the one you like. I mean, okay, I'll select it. Okay, then let me find one. But no, hate is not good. I think criticism is good. Constructive criticism. Maybe hate is good sometimes, but if you can't just hate on everything, you can't hate on everything. But yeah, Proverbs 30, man. Will you accept Louis' help? He's saying he wishes he could help you. Will you accept his help, or will you deny it? He says he knows more about you than the Byzantine Empire. You called him adopted. I don't think he's adopted. He said you're the devil in disguise. I don't know. But I don't really care about, like, did medieval people believe in ghosts? It's just like, nah, man. Was everyday life in medieval Britain, medieval middle class in England, What was life really like for women? Okay, this could be interesting.
What kind of position is a wife in when she comes in to hear her child screaming, the cat at the filch and the dog at the high, her loaf...
Why don't you work as a model? I'm not really a model guy. I think, look, let me be honest with you here, yeah. But, you know, before we get into that video, I don't really think modeling is the right career. I think it's a bit, it's too, like, women should be models. I don't think men should be models. Reduce your camera. Okay. I'm gonna reduce the camera. Keep it small. There we go.
burning on the hearth, her calf suckling, her pot boiling over, and her husband complaining. This is a passage from the Halley Medved, or A Letter on Virginity, a medieval English document that acts as a really handy list for the sort of housework that women would be expected to do. But all of these chores are chores that they come in to do.
Obviously, I am being more familiar. We are being taught local history since first grade here, and I am always here, and I'm a fan of history. Yeah, no, that is fair. I mean, when you grow up in that nation, when you grow up, you know, living in that, you know, in that, at least what ought to be, you know, that empire, you know, you probably do know more. I mean, maybe Provo City, maybe he's done his research, maybe he knows more. Look, I'm not saying one knows more than the other, but I don't know. I mean, it depends on the arguments you make. I don't know much about it. I can't really say. But there's no winning the argument here, guys. I mean, you guys can't just keep going back and forth. You probably know more about your local culture and history than me, which is completely fine. But I'm not calling you adopted because of that, right? Yeah, I mean, pro-versatility is a bit disrespectful. Pro-versatility, the thing is, Louis, what you have to understand, pro-versatility is the #1 hater. He calls me an idiot. He calls me dumb. He literally joined the show saying that, you know, I need a personal coach. He's always attacking me. He attacks everyone. He attacks my whole chat. He calls them stupid. You know what I mean? But we love him. We love him though. We love you, pro-versatility. Yeah. He was so toxic the last time I was here. I actually remember him, lol. That's funny. You know what? No, but we love you, man. Like, I love you. You know what? The thing is, what you have to understand, Louis, like, I don't think Pro is toxic. I think he brings up good points. He's not just like blatantly toxic. You know what I mean? The adopted thing, I think, look, you guys were joking around a bit, but he does bring some good points. And you know what? Arguing with people who don't believe in what you believe in can either, you know, make you think, or it can just further justify your beliefs even more. It's important to have these discussions, and freedom of speech is super important. Hearing other people out, hearing their opinions on things also matters. And, you know, because you're not always right. We're human, right? We're not always right. The D is the smartest thing in the world, so he can get you into his schemes. The devil is the smartest thing in the world, so he can get you into his schemes. Maybe, but you know what? Pro-versatility, is he even there? Is he there? Pro-versatility. I don't know, but hey man, if you're there, type in the chat. Type in the chat. We'll continue watching the video. I think he's gonna go find a video or do something. But I understand what you mean. That is true. But I'm not gonna look. I'm never not gonna be a Christian, and I'm never not gonna believe in God. He can't get me there, and because I believe in God, like, it's very hard to you know, to distract me from that path, really. I don't know though. I don't know. But I mean, if pro-versatility isn't there, I'm not gonna continue watching this, because you know, he wanted me to watch it. I'll watch it with him. You are strong in your faith, bro. The D will always be trying to provoke us through unaware people. Yeah, that is true, man. That is true. A lot of Christians nowadays, atheists are the easiest targets, in my opinion. That is true. No, 100% that is true. And you look at most, like, the sexual degeneracy, you look at most of the, you know, these most of the bad things in this world, they usually stem from atheism. You know what I mean? They do usually stem from atheism. Some of them are like complete pawns in the D's hands. Yeah, they are, man. And it's sad to see. It is sad to see. We need to be better. We need to be better as a society. We need to be better. Yeah, we need to be good. We need to be good. I actually feel sad for them. Yeah, man, you do. Like the thing is, Provost says he's super smart. I can't deny it. Like he is smart. He knows a lot of things, and he's a smart guy. If he was a, I can't hate him. I can't hate him. Like it's not even anger. I'm just straight up sad because I realize what's happening with their soul at the moment. But I mean, you're lucky. You live in Eastern Europe. You know, Eastern Europe is like super Christian, super religious, super traditional. You come here to the West, I mean, you see it every day. There's barely any, religious people anymore. When I say religious, I mean truly religious people anymore. Everyone's, especially my age, everyone wants to party, everyone wants to get with girls, everyone wants to do all these different things. And, I mean, it's sad to see. It's sad to see the world that we've come to. It is what it is, though. But yeah, I mean, anyway, I mean, Louis, it is 11:30 for me. You stopped the vid, bro. Provo City, I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you. I thought you left. I thought you left. I still have it. You weren't answering the questions. Provo City, I was complimenting you, man. I said we love you, man. But anyway, we love everyone, of course. But we'll continue watching. We'll continue watching.
When she comes in to hear her child screaming, English document that average medieval woman, 80% of whom would have belonged to the peasant class.
Say the questions. Well, no, I mean, we were just saying that, Wait, Provost, are you an atheist? I just want to know. Are you an atheist?
I've come to...
Yes. Okay, wait, let me just ask you these questions first. Okay, I zoomed in way too much there. Can you make this smaller, guys? Give me a second. There we go. Oh, yeah, so basically saying, Leo here was saying that, atheists, they corrupt the mind, they try to corrupt people, they're the devil in disguise. And, but no, I was just saying that, I said you're a smart guy, and, I said that you, sometimes, we need to hear different opinions because we're not always right, we're not always perfect, and we can get things wrong, right? So it's always important to listen to people like you. And bro, like, I love you. I think you're super smart. I love everyone, of course. I love you too. But yeah, you're super smart. You probably taught me a lot. Hopefully, maybe I've taught you something. But yeah, Louis, it's always important to listen to Provost Tilty. He's smart. So are you, Louis. Louis, you're also super smart. You seem super smart, and especially on the Balzanian Empire, if I'm not wrong. You seem super smart when it comes to that. But yeah, guys, don't fight in my chat. You know what? We need to be united, right? The enemy here is not each other. It's not each other. It's the government, okay? Because the ideologies that are being pushed, the system that's being enacted on us, the culture that's around us, it's all dependent, and it's all dependent on what's allowed to be shown and what's not allowed to be shown. And that's the board. I mean, that's the government, and they're the ones who, push porn, push all these things, and they're the real enemy. They're the ones who really control society, the culture, everything, all we think. They even control history and what we're taught in schools, and because history is always different wherever you are or wherever you grow up, or history is taught in a different manner. So yeah, the enemy is porn haters. No, Provost 30. You need to stop watching porn, man. I'm telling you. I'm looking out for you, man. I'm telling you, it's not good for you. It's not good for you. Try go 2 weeks without watching porn. See how you feel. See how you feel. I'm just open-minded. Yeah, no, me too. Me too, Louis. I'm always open-minded. It's always good to be open-minded. I'm still learning. I'm young, you know what I mean? I have a lot to learn, and I realize that. So it's always important to listen to other people. You know, Proverbs 30 is smart. Always listen to you. Um, you know, always. I mean, I'll listen to your thoughts. I don't have to agree with them. Me and Proverbs, we disagree on a lot of different things. We're always Louis, like you're not here all the time, but me and Proverbs 30, phew, it's like I'm in a debate. You know, like I'm sweating arguing with this guy almost every stream. But it's good fun. It's good fun. I enjoy it. Um, I learn a lot when doing it. But yeah, never attack the individual. Um, always attack the point. I think you should be rich off porn instead of wasting time in search of a job you would not be in control and be not paid well. Like I understand that point, but bro, bro, what? My name is Ivan, bro. That's a username. It's kind of a troll, also. You can call me. Okay, I'll call you Ivan. I'll call you Ivan. But Ivan, I mean, Ivan and me, we would probably disagree with that Proverbs 30 again. We're gonna disagree with that again. Um, Bro, why would you be a porn star, man? That you like, what are you contributing to society? You at least like if you're working a job for like, you know, you're working for like an oil rig or you're working for a finance company. You contribute, yeah, you know, arguably I guess you could contribute with porn. You're paying taxes still, but you know, you're not contributing to the industrial growth of an economy. And you know, people always say, "Oh, GDP is the economy." You wish you were a porn star, bro. Proverbs 30, you're cooked, man. You're cooked. You need to change. Fans you like, you make people relax in a fun way. Fans like you make people. Thank you, man. Thank you. Um, while doing porn, you are damaging other people. This should be the first red sign not to work that. Exactly. You damage. People get porn addicts. People do heinous things, you know, especially porn addicts. You're ruining their lives. Some of them, you know, they spend millions of dollars on, you know, OnlyFans girls or things like that. And I've seen, you know, well, I haven't seen guys do it, but I've heard like, there was this OnlyFans girl. It was on Twitter. She like made like $80 million in 1 year or something, and she had one guy give her $5.4 million or something. That's ridiculous. There are tons of other jobs which can make you much more money if you are not lazy and want to work hard. I agree. There's so many better jobs, especially for society. You're thinking too much about the negative, irrelevant for most people side of it. Nah, it's not good, bro. It's like doing drugs, right? I mean, drugs, like it's like selling drugs, right? And you're like, oh, you're thinking too much about the negative. What is the positive? What is the positive with doing porn and pushing that? Exactly. There's no positive. There's literally no positive. They ruin people and society slowly but surely. Exactly, they do. It literally ruins society, man. What value does porn add to society? Nothing, man. It adds nothing. Every little thing counts. I agree. It's literally caused the destruction of the nuclear family in the West because people are so sexually liberated that they can't even stay true to their partner in a relationship anymore. You know, before it wasn't like this. Before it was not like this. You know, you can show me. I watched that medieval video with you last time, Pro Facility. That thing was absolute nonsense. Yeah, I don't buy it. Yeah, maybe people were sexually liberated, but it was to a far less degree than it is nowadays, and that's just a fact. You should think about the positives of porn. What are the positives? Oh, it teaches people how to have sex. Oh, what else is there? What else is there? What else is there? People can learn how to have sex by having sex. They don't need to watch porn. You know what I mean? And look, I'm not saying you should go out and have a bunch of sex, but you know, get a girlfriend and like, maybe look to marry her and try to and have sex with her and practice with her. You don't need to watch millions of women having sex to know how to have sex. And also, I heard this crazy quote the other day. One of my friends told me it. He said that basically on the average guy now, or a really non-average, an average guy now has seen more beautiful women than like the greatest empire, like the greatest, like Alexander the Great, or the Persian Empire in the past. So the average guy today has seen more beautiful women. What do you think that does to the mind of an individual? You should think about the positives. It reduces sexual tension and pressure to date. No, it does not do that. There's a lot of no sex before the ring. Yeah, to be fair, no sex before the ring. We don't believe in that. It's only sex after marriage. But but the point being is, I don't think it releases sexual pleasure to date. A lot of people who get into relationships who are porn addicts, dumb mistakes. I had many chances but never took them. That's fair. I respect it though. But I didn't had sex for 2 years. Now I'm waiting for the one actually. I had many chances but never took them. Nah, it's good, bro. You need to wait for the one. That's what's important. Just waiting for the wifey to marry her. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Eastern Europe, I heard they you have to provide for them. You have to provide a lot of money. But let me just address Provost Thursey's point. You said it provides sexual relief when dating. I don't think it does. I think a lot of people who date women are still addicted to porn, and their girlfriends, they don't like that. They don't like that, and it doesn't really provide sexual relief when it comes to dating. I don't understand how it does that. Explain to me, how does it provide sexual relief? I challenge you to think of the positives of having porn easily accessible. There is no positives. There is no positives. All you think is bias. No, I'm actually not biased. Like I'll hear you point out. I mean, people around me look at me like I'm some kind of weirdo, but I don't care. I know God supports my decisions, and that's all that matters. Yeah, and people will look at you like that because we're super sexually liberated nowadays. I mean, if we go back 1,000 years ago, Louis, it would be the complete opposite way. And if they were, sexually liberated, you would be looking at them weirdly. So it's like, it's kind of changed. Coming from a biased and arrogant stance. It's not biased. It's not biased at all. If God is behind your back, nothing can be in front of you. Exactly. But Louis gets it, man. Louis gets it. Louis gets it. But yeah, it's facts. It's facts. But yeah, I mean, look, it explains to me, how does it provide relief from dating? I don't know. How does it? I don't understand. I do not understand. Okay. But yeah, I do need to get a haircut though, man. But anyway, look, you guys have argued. All I believe I have here, actually, pure simple logic by connecting different facts and topics. Yeah, man, and look, I think, Provost City, if you're an atheist, we can have this discussion next stream. But I think it's quite stupid to be an atheist. I can explain to you why. At least be a theist, but an atheist. We can talk about it next stream though, because I do have to go. I haven't even had dinner. It's 11:30. All I believe I have actually pretty simple. Yeah, so we'll just end stream there. Provost, if you have any points to make, I'll quickly address them. You're probably typing right now. But let me just check. Okay, but basically, yeah. So I think the next stream we'll have is probably tomorrow or Saturday. Saturday is 100%. I can join the stream by voice to explain things if needed. Law. Okay, sure. Maybe next stream in the next one. I mean, yeah. Sure. So next stream has been observed that during UFC fight events has been proven that people are less violent based on crime data. I understand what you mean. Like even during prisons, like to calm the prisoners down, they would let them watch porn and masturbate, so they're not like super aggressive. But I think that's a bad thing. I think that men should be aggressive. Men should have that, that inner drive in them, and they should learn how to control it. That's what's key. They need to learn how to control it and push it in the right direction. We can infer this happens with porn. Sure, but what I'm saying is, yeah, I mean, this you heard my point. But anyway, look, we're gonna end stream there. It was a good stream. It's been 2.5 hours. It's a long stream. It's quite late for me, so I'm gonna end. Man should be a man, and we should protect ourselves and our closest by any means. I agree. I agree with you there. But yeah, we're gonna end stream there. It was a great stream. Lot of talking this stream. A lot of points, a lot of new viewers. It's quite good. But yeah, we're gonna be streaming on Saturday. Saturday we're gonna have two special guests on, so that should be interesting. We're gonna be talking about politics. We can talk about religion. We can talk about anything you guys want, so you guys can write in questions. Two special guests. One of them you have seen before, and one of them is completely new, so that should be good. We'll be on like a Discord call, so you'll be able to ask anyone questions, and should be great. Should be great. And then next week we're gonna be exposing the British government. So I've been doing research about the British government, and I'm about to expose that. Good night, bro. We'll drop in by next stream if I can. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for tuning in whenever you can. Just go into space. Very safe up there. Be an astronaut. God bless you. That's funny. Okay, you guys are beefing. Let's just relax a little bit. Let's relax. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in, and God bless you both. God bless everyone who watched today, and